Hello everybody, welcome again to the second demonstration how to kosher the utensils. We're gonna complete the bits and pieces that were missing yesterday. Two things regarding the stove that we didn't mention yesterday is the first thing is many ovens have the self cleaner, right? And you put it on the 500 degrees and it cleans completely all the stove. So those that have this application 500 and they can put their self clean and it runs for like an hour, 2 hours, and they don't need to do anything. Don't need to clean inside. Everything is perfect. That's the first thing I want to talk. And the second one is you have many stoves that they have electric stove tops, and in that case you don't need to clean. We just need to clean it carefully and then put the flames on for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we are finished with the stove. Okay, now as you see on the stove we have a pot with boiling hot water, and what we're going to do now, we are going to demonstrate how to kosher the cream. So we have to be aware that it's only when the small pot can fit in the large one, the big one. You can't take a big one and try to squeeze and push it inside, because then you're not koshering properly. So if you have small utensils, you put it just in the big pot and you kosher. That way you kosher the utensil. So you push it inside and make sure you have waiting towel below you, because you don't want to flood, right? So you just put a towel below, and if water spill out, so the towel can absorb it. Okay, but we're talking about this kind of utensil that we can put inside. We have those ones, yeah, spoons that we can utensil put inside, immerse it in the water, okay? One at a time, not all together, one at a time, and that's the way that we will kosher the small utensils. Now, we have here a plastic utensils. We don't need to kosher them. We just need to clean it carefully, thoroughly, on all sides, and that's okay for pessach. We don't need to kosher plastic utensils. Now this one is a glass, but it's Pyrex glass that you many times put inside the oven. Now, according to the Ashkenazim, they hold the restricted opinion, and they say you have to kosher them as usual in Agala, putting in the boiling hot water. Sefardim, however, say no, since it doesn't absorb, it doesn't release, yeah. Therefore, we just need to clean it, even if it's something that you put in the stove, yeah, and it's hot, boiling hot inside. Still, we don't need to kosher it. Some restricted, even among the Sefardim, but the majority of the Sefardim and the conclusion of the opinion of Ovadia, we don't need to kosher it with agala, with boiling hot water. However, Ashkenazim, as we said, need to kosher it. All the more so if it's glasses that, cup glasses that are not, never come close, never contact to hot water, those also don't need to be kosher. Just to clean it carefully with all sides, from all the different sides, and that's okay for the cups and spoons. If you have glass spoons, I don't know if you have, but if you have, that's the way to do it. So all the glass, we don't need to kosher them in boiling hot water, but metal, we need to kosher and immerse them in the water. Okay, now let's get to the third part, the sink. As you can see, the sink, you have the surface and you have the sides, and in that we have the drain spot. So if you can have a new drain spot, that's the best way to do it. rather than cleaning it. It's difficult to clean it. If you don't, so what we do, we take boiling hot water, we pour it first on the surface of the sink, and then the second step we do is we pour the water on the sides of the sink, yeah, and we take out the spot, the drain spot, and we clean it, put it in hot water, and then we put it back. Okay. Now this hot water urn. So what we do, we don't put it in the hot water, it's too big. So what we do, we fill it up till here, 2/3, and we open it, the tap, for 2 minutes, that the water can go through. That's simple so far. But what the problem is we have the cover. Many times on Shabbat, you have too many guests, or you have a surprising guest that you know, and you don't have enough place to put the berekas, yeah, on the hot plate. So you put it here, okay? So in that case, I had a problem. So therefore, this one, we need to kosher them. We need to kosher. The best way to do it is to immerse it in the hot water. And those that find it difficult, so they can just pour what we call irui. We pour hot water in it and cover it with a foil. Let's go to the shelf. Now, the shelves, we have different shelves. As you can see, you have the shelves that are smooth. Those that are smooth, that indicates that no bits and pieces went inside it. So what we do, we clean it thoroughly, and then we cover it. Then it's good to cover it, you don't have to. The problem starts with the shelves that have cracks in it, and we're concerned that some crumbs, chametz crumbs, can get in those spots. So what we do is first clean it, try to reach to those cracks, and what we can't do, then afterwards we cover it with a paper, a special paper that we cover it, or foil, whatever is convenient for you. Now, let's talk about the mixer. Okay, the mixer, it's really very, very difficult. So the suggestion of the rabbis, and that's the conclusion, not to kosher it for Pesach, I don't use it. Yeah? Since a lot of small, tiny pieces can go in the housing mixer, yeah? Like here, you can see, go inside, very, very difficult to, it's eating even more tiny bits. It's particles that go inside, and it's difficult to kosher it. Therefore, the rabbis, the conclusion of the majority of the rabbis say we can't kosher the mixer, electric mixer. So, or you buy a different one, or you will survive for 7 days without the electric mixer. We're going to talk about, this part. Please, if you can show us this part. We have the steam comes up and it absorbs the steam. So what we need to do, we have to clean it carefully and cover it. Don't use it for Pesach, but not only not using it, we have to cover it with a foil above here and leave it that way for 7 days. Now, the final and the simple item what we have today is the freezer. The refrigerator and the freezer. Since only cold water goes in there, so therefore it's very simple just to clean it for all the sides, the surface, and you don't have to take out all the shelves. You can just clean it. Be careful, it's clean. Now, very, very important to know, in the freezer, okay, here you don't have it, but many freezers, we have like a hole, a long hole inside here, and many crumbs fall there. So you can't reach there, yeah? Those that have the screw and can open it and clean, that's the best way to do it. But those that don't have it, so you just pour some material that makes the crumbs inedible, and that's the end of the story. Okay? So that's the end of the story of the kitchen, of the freezer, and I think we covered all the items. Please, if you have any questions, I'm here for answering the questions. Please ask. Thank you very much for the feedback that I get, and the questions It really pleased me. It shows that we're working for a reason. Thank you very much and all the very best. We'll see you tomorrow in the 10th or 11th Daily Halacha. All the best.